The underside is done and the top is ready for the base coat after priming and black basing. Dear modelers, now it's time to finish the base coat in RLM81, RLM82 and a splash of Alclad metallics. Stay with me until the end of the video because I want to share the result with you. But like always on the more sophisticated camos, what comes first? Yeah, masking. But this time I'll keep it very short. What about I mask for you and you subscribe for me? And if you like my work, you could reward me with a like. You see, already finished. Now for the first part of RLM82. I thin the color like almost always with Tamiya's lacquer thinner. The paint is more on the diluted side and I spray it with a bigger needle like a 0.3 or a 0.4 with 10 to 15 psi. As you can see, I cover the black basing with several layers. Keep in mind that the weathering will cover your black basing work even more, so keep the structure visible. I start with a bigger panel, finish it and use it as a sample for the overall coverage. So the other areas painted with the same color are more or less similar. Okay, RLM82, I'm done with you, but it's a very nice poppy shade. Taking off mask is always a very nice task, but sometimes you worry if the previous layers of color will hold. And this time, yes, no nicks or dents on the previous base coat. So after I have masked the RLM82, I'm ready for the second color of the camo. Same procedure like before, with RLM84. Keep in mind the following weathering procedure will alter the base coat and that the areas with the same color should be with a similar coverage. with this step the base coat is finished. The Gunze colors are very nice and they hold on to the primer. As you can see, if I take off the masking, no peel off of the base coat. On to the Alclad adventure. This is the first time I really use metallics. The Alclad brand seems very nice and they have a very thin consistency. For the cowling I use aluminium, dark aluminium and duraluminium. But first I have to apply a good layer of glossy black. With the FlexiFile polisher / finisher, I tried to get the finish as glossy as possible. Then I'm masking individual panels to get some variety and try out the different shades. I spray the Alclad metallics with a 0.4 needle without thinner. They spray really well but smell horribly toxic. After a good layer, I took off the masking. First thing I noticed after spraying several panels is that they are so thin that you have to stick the masking tape really well to the model or they flow beneath it. But I really like the result. And the application is pretty straightforward. Next time I'll add some post shading. Almost finished with airbrushing colors, but there is one piece of the cowling in RLM02 left. I checked the Tsukimura kit and some pictures of the Do335 with the number 112 and it has a different colored cowling, what I like, because it gives some more variation. I'm really happy with the result. No overspray and no touch-ups necessary. But that is my view after spending so many hours painting this aircraft. What do you think about my progress? Leave a comment and tell me what I should improve or what I've missed. I'm ready for the next steps. That'll be applying the decals and adding a panel line wash. Or finishing the landing gear and props. Subscribe and tune in to the next episode of the Anteater aircraft. Now, if you can, enjoy your weekend at the modeling bench and see you around. Bye!